Once upon a time, during a warm summer break, a young boy visited his grandfather. The boy adored spending time with his wise old grandpa, listening to his stories and learning from his experiences. One sunny afternoon, as they sat under the shade of an old oak tree, the boy turned to his grandfather with a curious spark in his eyes. "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be successful. Can you tell me how?" The grandfather smiled warmly, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Yes, I can," he said. Without another word, he stood up and led the boy to a nearby plant nursery. At the nursery, the grandfather bought two small, identical plants. He planted one in a pot and placed it safely inside the house. The other, he planted outside in the open garden, exposed to the elements. Turning to the boy, he asked, "Which of these two plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment, then confidently replied, "The plant inside the house will grow better, Grandpa. It's safe from all the dangers outside, storms, harsh sunlight, and animals. The one outside might not survive." The grandfather simply smiled and said, "Let's wait and see." 4 years passed. The boy, now older, returned to visit his grandfather. He remembered their conversation and couldn't wait to ask again. "Grandpa, last time I asked you about being successful, but you didn't tell me anything. You have to tell me this time." The grandfather chuckled softly. "Of course, my boy. But first, let's take a look at the plants we planted." They walked over to the potted plant inside the house. It had grown into a small, delicate tree, its leaves neat and tidy. Then, they stepped outside to see the other plant. What they saw took the boy's breath away. The plant outside had grown into a massive, towering tree. Its branches stretched wide, providing shade to the entire garden. Its roots were deep and strong, firmly anchored into the earth. "Tell me, my boy," the grandfather asked, "which plant grew more? Which one is more successful?" The boy hesitated, then replied, "The one outside, Grandpa." "But how?" "It faced so many dangers, storms, harsh weather, and animals. How did it grow so strong?" The grandfather placed a gentle hand on the boy's shoulder. "You see, the plant outside had to face challenges, but those challenges made it stronger. The storms forced its roots to grow deeper. The sunlight, though harsh, gave it energy. The wind tested its branches, making them resilient. Over time, it became so strong that no ordinary storm could harm it." He paused, looking into the boy's eyes. "My dear, life is just like this. If you always choose comfort and avoid challenges, you'll never grow to your full potential. But if you face the world with courage, ready to tackle every obstacle, no goal will be impossible for you. Remember, problems are not hurdles. They are stepping stones to success." The boy stood silently, absorbing his grandfather's words. He realized that the obstacles he feared were not enemies, but allies, shaping him into a stronger, wiser person. Life, after all, is a grand adventure. It's filled with twists and turns, challenges and puzzles, waiting to be solved. Just like in a game, the fun lies in overcoming the obstacles. Each hurdle you face is a chance to learn, grow, and become stronger. So, the next time you face a storm in life, don't be discouraged. Embrace it, tackle it, and watch yourself rise, stronger and more resilient than ever before. Remember, you have the skills, the determination, and the spirit to conquer anything that comes your way. Take this lesson to heart and let it guide you as you level up in the game of life. And always, always keep rising. New chat.